In 1975, federal law was implemented known as an Individualized Education Program, or IEP. It's a written education plan designed to meet a child's learning needs that is created by a group of parents, educators, and/or advocates.
It's a business meeting for educating Addie.
Meanwhile, Addie's mom, Brandy, is making claims that a school in Warren County is not following the IEP for her daughter.
We had work coming home that did not follow her IEP, was not modified. She was expected to do all of these words and all of this reading.
After months of meetings, Brandy hired Karen Mayer Cunningham, a special education advocate from Texas who represents families nationwide.
I will not tolerate it. I have lots of families all over the United States, and they deserve a voice.
The claims led Cunningham to filing a federal complaint with the Office for Civil Rights through the Department of Education back in May. The complaint states that, quote, the student has been discriminated against based on her disability. The district has failed to collect data on academic IEP goals, end quote.
I had no intention of filing. I just assumed when given more information and clarification about the document that the school would choose to implement it. And instead they chose to push back even further, which unfortunately is what advocates see nationally.
2 months after the complaint was filed, Cunningham received a letter from the U.S. Department of Education stating that they have opened a case to investigate the allegations of discrimination against Addison. We reached out to Warren County Public Schools. They sent me a statement that reads, quote, the Warren County Public School District is aware of the complaint filed with the Office for Civil Rights. Our district looks forward to working with all parties to develop an acceptable resolution.
I look at my 3 children and I can say that they all have a right to an education. They all have a right to learn to the best of their ability. The goal is to see change throughout the state, throughout the school systems, and not just for my child, but for every child that comes after her.
Now, Brandy is not only a mother, but also a teacher in another school district, and says she sits here in a unique position. However, there's one thing that she won't do.
I'm not going to sit here and be silent anymore. I also see the struggles inside the classroom. I see the teachers who work hard. I work hard. Teachers work hard, but we're not given the support. The special education teachers are not given the support.
And as for 8-year-old Addie Ray, she'll continue attending the same school, doing her homework, and playing with her sisters. All while we wait for the findings of the investigation.
What Addie will never get back is time that we're wasting posturing and being right instead of saying, hey, we can all do better. I'm just all for moving forward.
And Brandy and Karen aren't just tackling what they call an issue in Warren County. They're also taking their concerns to the state. Last week, they stood before the Kentucky Department of Education and asked for radical reform at the state level for better special education training and funding. Reporting in studio, Kelly Dean, W.